Okay, I think we can start early. Hello, 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 everybody. It is I, Jmulls of Jmulls Gaming. And we are here today to do the new event in Genshin Impact, cause your boy needs some Primo Gems. Also, I'll take that freaking crown. I'll take that. An easy dub for me. So the question now becomes, where the heck is it? Should be a quest I have? Dude, I have to do these freaking story quests one of these days. I've just been postponing it for so long. Okay, yeah, one for the foodies, two for the show. I have no idea what the heck this is going to be all about. All I know is it involves jongling in some capacity. Dude, I have so many quests in leeway I still have to freaking do. Alright, let's just head on over there real quick. Nice and snappy. Okay. So yeah, character-wise, I'm doing pretty good now. You can see my Mona is nice level 70. My Jean is level 70 as well, and I got a pretty good weapon on her as well. Got the Amenoma Kagaguchi. I was able to get that from a quest. I didn't even realize the quest gave it. I just wanted to get the. I think I just wanted to do the quest for the like the hero's wits, and it gave me a freaking blueprint for a weapon. I had all the ingredients for. I'm like, sure, free dub for me. I'll take it. All right, back to the Wanmin restaurant.
Hey, guess who's here?
Oh boy. Okay, now we're gonna have to live with Paimon. Okay, so yeah. Okay, actually, thank God this is voice acted. Like, thank God I don't have to do a freaking jongling and a Paimon voice. Y'all don't want to hear that, trust me. Dude, Chef Mao, let's go.
We want some blackback perch stew.
Okay, that may be what you want, but I want Primo Gems. Where are they?
Alright, blackback perch stew it is. Make your...
Thanks, Chef Mao. I was just thinking
Okay, but
about
my
you guys,
Primo
and
Gems,
now
though.
you're here.
Is that like a
I guess if you
recipe?
heard my call
Like,
and
fry
came
them up a
running.
bit? I'm just saying, like, how are we gonna handle this?
You mean
My
you
crown around the
want to
corner.
cook for us? Uh-huh. There's something I want to discuss with you guys. Did you happen to see how the city looked on the way over here?
Same as
Everyone's
always.
getting ready for the Moon Chase Festival.
I didn't get to do that last time, because I only started, I think, in like June?
That's right. Moon Chase is a big festival where we celebrate the arrival of the fall by moonlight. The old folks say that thousands of years ago, but it's completely different nowadays. We eat our favorite foods, spend time with
In the
friends
words of
and
Garage
relatives,
Hellscream,
enjoy the moon and the
times
flowers.
change.
So much easier. Basically, we just do all the things that people like doing and don't take a whole lot of effort. Sounds like Paimon's kind of festival.
Is this gonna be like a cooking freaking event? Because that could be pretty good. My cooking skills in this game are kind of ST, I'll have you know.
Sure to be to your liking.
Paimon has taste. I just love how in this game you can just like roast Paimon at like every opportunity. Like I always take it as well. It's kind of
So
funny.
are you guys free these days?
But kind of, I mean
I'm taking
really.
part in this year's Masterful Chefs. If possible, I'd like you to be my culinary consultants.
Sounds like part 2 of a quest from a while ago.
Masterful Chefs, huh?
Alright, thanks for the input,
Is that
Mal.
like a competition? Right, yeah. I guess you probably haven't heard about. Every year, Moon Chase Festival has a different theme, usually picked by the Qixing. This year's theme is Feast of the Bounteous.
The thing I love about
The
Leeway is how
Qixing decided to
everybody
organize a
pronounces
cooking
every word
competition.
differently. I just find it hilarious. I've heard Chi-Ching, I've heard Chi-Ching, I've heard Qixing. I just love the fact that they pronounce every word here differently.
Feast of the Bounteous Land. Pretty much sums up what Leo is all about. Great theme. I totally agree. I heard it was Ningguang that came up with it. Well,
I need you to get Primo Gems,
competition.
crowns, and a whole bunch of food. I'm on it. Also, how about you slide me some resin as well? I'm running low.
It can be hard to judge whether you're really into something or
Not used to being like daily locked on this game.
And so, I was thinking, I could get the two of you to help by gathering everyone's thoughts on what makes a great dish. I really want to think
Food,
outside the
forehead.
box this time. And to do that, I'm gonna need lots of different ideas from This'll be a piece of cake!
Okay.
We've got friends from all over the map, haven't we?
Listen, when you meet, can't help being popular. Listen, when you meet.
Confident. Well, you know.
Yeah, I like saved this place, the other place, and another place. Kind of a big deal.
First, let's have a delicious one-man meal. After that, we can go around to all of our friends in Liyue and get their ideas. Okay, great. Also, Golbat should be back
Do we
soon,
have to
so
go
we
to
can
all of them?
together.
I'm just saying, listen, look. If we go to Zhongli, right? We're gonna go on like a freaking 2-hour shopping quest where he's gonna forget all the money. We have to like, and we have to like pay cash, and we couldn't just have to give him the cash, right? Like we can avoid this, right?
Too, folks.
What's a black back perch? Oh, I'm gonna assume it's a freaking type of bird. Okay.
It smells so
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, Chef Mao. After having a delicious meal, we couldn't animate.
That was so delicious. Theory confirmed. This is definitely chili pepper weather.
Hot take, it is never chili pepper weather.
Xiangling can be a bit of a handful, so please look out for her while you're out and about.
Come on, Dad. Why would you say that?
Because I know you all too well, my dear.
I've taken her into Spiral
You mustn't
Abyss,
be
so
quite
yeah.
so reckless
She's
when
seen
you're out
some
in the
things.
wild, you understand?
She
Use
freaking
these
wrecked
words
shop
to
as
be a
well.
little more
Like, why is she
cautious
my second
about
main
travelers.
DPS? Someone, like, let me know.
Don't worry. We're all friends here. Let's all look out
Well,
for
sub
each other.
DPS, but still.
And
The amount of damage she does in my group, too. She might as well be main.
Alright, let's pack up and head out.
Alright, we're going on around the world quest. Listen, now this is my type of quest. We're going around finding about food. Yeah? The important things. Raiden Shogun, freaking Vision Hunt Decree, irrelevant. Leeway, freaking Moax dying, not important. Mondstadt, giant dragon trying to destroy the city, who cares? What we need is some food.
So, it's outside the box thinking that
Was that
we're
Hu
looking
Tao?
for, right? Hu Tao always
Okay,
seems
yeah,
to
fair
have a
enough.
unique perspective. So let's make this our first stop.
Is it true her banner's coming up soon?
What? My ears are burning. Did somebody
I kind of
say
want to
my
go
name?
for child, but I have like two. I went from having like no water to like all the water with XQ and Mona now. Okay. I kind of know who Hu Tao is. I guess it's because I never did a quest, so it's like, hey, you never really interacted with this character before. Alright, so I think it's time to bust out my narration. Buckle up. We in for one. Hu Tao, fragrance and thaw. Liwei's Wangsheng funeral parlor is a very old name in the funerary business, and its dictatorship is now up to its... dictatorship! Okay, we fumbled the bag immediately. And its directorship is now up to its 77th generation, with the current director being a young lady named Hu Tao. This young director is known for her sharp intellect, but in some people's eyes, Hu Tao might be a little too smart for her own good. She summons a freaking ghost like freaking Luigi's Mansion. We just kind of like accept it. Indeed, the quirky and eccentric Hu Tao is not what people expect from a solemn title like that of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's director. However, Hu Tao's unique outlook on life and death, because she can see freaking ghosts, and although she is surrounded by death every day, her optimistic outlook has never changed. Kind of like a death metal band when you kind of think about it. I like how it's just so out of the bag. Like, the freaking localization and fun with this one. Quite an odd duck, this one.
Yeah,
Quack, quack.
Paimon and the Traveler. Oh, and Xiangling too.
Oh, of
Come to hang out,
course,
quack,
Hu
quack.
Tao. Way outside the box.
Alright, we need some food
You're here
opinions.
for some other reason, right? How might I be of assistance?
Well, Hu Tao,
What kind of food can I make that increases my
what kind
Primo
of food
Gem
do you like?
collection? Because you know that's going to be a type of food.
What food I like? Off the top of my head, I don't really have an answer.
Alright, see you later.
So even Hu Tao gets lost for words sometimes. Paimon sure didn't see that coming.
come on, even
I mean, it's not like she's a ghost Paimon. Calm down. Like, what the hell is your cape made out of? Like, wait, hold on. I've been meaning to ask this question, right? What the heck is Paimon's cape made out of? Seriously. Looks like a piece of cloth or something? Or it's just like, you stare at the abyss for too long, it stares back at you.
Pretty sure clocking out isn't something birds do, but... Right! There's no need to overcomplicate it. Just pick a dish and tell me what you like about it. I'm doing some market research.
I see.
Have you ever heard
Wanting
of
a new
toast?
dish? Well, let me say right off the bat, nothing weird, okay? Some poached fish, a side of shrimp dumplings, that is all you need.
Yeah, just a whole bunch of expensive seafood. That's all you need.
Poached fish and shrimp dumplings? That's a bit ordinary, isn't it?
Okay, maybe for leeway.
Well, it is and it isn't. Think about it. Poached fish is hot and spicy with a powerful aroma. It's a dynamic dish. Add
Oh, great, we got two
shrimp
freaking
dumplings,
foodies in
and
it.
there's your static component.
Next to each other now.
Got it?
Okay, this is going swimmingly.
Dynamic?
Entry.
Oh, I can do dynamic.
Entry.
Mushroom slime stew.
No.
That kind of dynamic.
Okay, good. At least we're on the same
A
wavelength
dish
here.
is more than substance. It's a mood. Poached fish is red and
It's a mood.
It elicits a
Freaking
response from
Wu Tao's
eyes,
in
ears,
tune
nose,
with the
and
current
mouth.
memes.
That's why I call it dynamic. Shrimp dumplings are more subdued, clear and smooth with a pure and subtle fragrance.
You had like all of like 15 seconds to think of this. How do you already have a thesis for
That's
this?
how you create a perfectly balanced meal. A union between opposite but complementary features coexisting in perfect harmony.
Paimon didn't follow that at all. But at the same time, it kind of sounded smart, so...
Okay, this is basically just college.
Okay. Dynamic and static.
Entry.
Opposite, but complementary. So is this just another way of saying you should keep everything balanced? You know, a little meat, a little veggie...
Like
a little
Thanos, am I right? Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Okay, guys, kind of like... Let me just point this out. Perfectly balanced. These trees are not balanced here. This one's at like 40% of the screen and the rest is like 60.
Bingo! Except I don't think you need
I
to
notice
have
these
a
things.
dish
Listen,
where
when
it's
you have eyes like a
perfectly
hawk like me,
Personally, I always skip
I notice the
dessert.
small details. Always skip dessert. What the?
Okay, I think I got it. At first I thought you were
You may
just
not know
messing
about me
around,
as I have a
but
sweet tooth,
actually,
right?
You make a really good point.
Skipping dessert? Nah. Nah.
How did I ever doubt you, Hu Tao?
You just can't eat a whole cake at a time, alright?
When it comes to telling tales,
Also,
the
hot
storytellers
take.
have got
Cake?
nothing on
Overrated.
Hu Tao.
It's never filling. Never filling. Pie, though.
Suspiciously
Okay,
like a
pie,
compliment to
pie.
me.
Now, pie is filling. A blueberry pie, a little bit of whipped cream, some apple. It's fruit, so it's healthy.
Uh-huh. Well, at least one of you gets it. Everything in this world runs on its own set of principles. Be it the circle of life or sugar and spice. You either get it or you don't.
I know about the circle of poo from South Park. Does that count?
Since the Traveler seems to approve, I'll make sure to factor it in. Paimon thinks we're pretty much done here now. Let's head to Boo Boo Pharmacy next.
Oh god, Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Yeah, you'll definitely get some interesting responses over there.
Oh, I'm sure we will. Okay, when do I get my Primal Gems, though? Is that gonna be like 5 minutes? Maybe 2? The game stop lagging, that would also help. Dude, I have so many freaking quests to do in this game, it's not even funny. I feel like the game is just like trying to siphon out all my residents, so it just says, hey, go do your quest you've been holding off for so long. Oh, actually, one of the best things about Mona, I can just do that. Really? Really? You're gonna do me like this? You're gonna do me like this, huh? Really? How about you dash? There we go. There you go. Now we'll cook with fire. Come on. I want all these things. I don't think I got a single one. Actually, no, I think I got one. That was it. Come on. No whammies. I've been hoodwinked. He's gonna swim pretty fast. I need these lotus heads for food. Like, you either have all the lotus heads in the world or none of them. That was like the one recipe that you really want to make that for some reason uses a lotus seed. The Master of Stealth and Disguise. Alright. Dr. Chi-Chi.
Oh, it's you. Is everything okay?
You gonna send me on another freaking quest to go, like, kill a giant, like, space wolf? That's
Why,
apparently just a ballista.
isn't the special guest who seldom visit less busy than usual, I see?
The hell was that? It's the I forgot this snake talked. I forgot that was a snake. I thought it was just a scarf.
Yikes! What happened to Baiju's voice?
Paimon, I put two to two together in like 5 seconds. Come on.
Excuse me? The neck. Oh, it's just Changsheng.
Now it's been a minute.
Welcome. Here to procure an herbal remedy, I presume?
No. We actually came for the conversation this time. I'm entering this year's cooking competition. So
If I can enter this cooking competition, I'm putting everybody on blast. Yeah, Bobby Flay better look like freaking kitchen nightmares out here. Yeah? I'm about to blow everybody out of the water. My QTEs, though, they're on point. They're freaking crispy clean.
We shall surely supply our assistance.
Yeah? It would look like a freaking septic tank that Mr. Clean was supposed to clean, but it was still a septic tank compared to my freaking divine culinary cuisine.
You need to know what food I like?
Isn't she a zombie? Do you even eat? I like brain a la mode.
It's all the same. No flavor.
Chi-Chi has some gustatory dysfunction and can't taste any food. Make no mistake, she's not being uncooperative.
Oh, I understand. That's fine. Still, I'd expect Chi-Chi to have some sort of dietary preferences, though. There must be some dishes that you like the sensation of.
Sensation? Yes. There's one. Coconut milk. Nice and cold.
We go back to the coconut milk.
Well, that doesn't help us. It's not a dish, it's a drink.
You can't have a banquet without a drink.
How about you two? Any thoughts?
Freaking amateur hour over here. Listen, you need me over here.
I
Yeah,
like
this is where the
those
Primal
spice
Judge gonna come in.
morsels of
They're gonna need to
meat.
freaking bribe me to be able to fix this freaking rundown cooking competition they're gonna hold.
I agree with Changsheng. Many of our patients are the elderly and young children. They find large chunks of fowl or seafood difficult to swallow and digest. Dishes where the ingredients have been finely chopped, on the other hand, are far more suitable for them. We also see plenty of people with colds and sore throats who find it difficult to eat rich food. From a purely pharmaceutical perspective, I tend to recommend soups and stews.
Okay, but sometimes you need something solid. I guess still, yeah,
Would
sure.
that be medicinal soups and stews?
Medicinal soup. I don't like it.
I must.
I thought you couldn't
apologize
taste
for
anything.
having
What's the
such a
freaking difference?
one-track mind.
Like,
It's a little difficult
you would assume
to
texture would be the only
food
difference for
without
soups
worrying
then.
about the health implications these days.
I guess smell as well.
We've had quite the endless stream of patients recently. If you ask me, I think the changing weather is to blame.
That's okay. Everyone's input counts. Keeping it seasonal and suitable for all ages sounds like a pretty good idea. Medicinal dishes have higher demands in terms of nutritional balance than the kind of food I normally cook. I don't usually focus on medicinal properties, but since this is for a competition, maybe I can score more points by taking both flavor and function into account.
Food with substance. Always better. Everyone will like it.
Why is Chi-Chi giving us the most, like, sound advice here?
It's a great suggestion.
Like, the one
Thanks,
person that
everyone.
can't taste. And all of Leeway is the one person that's actually being helpful here.
You're welcome. As long as we could help.
It's great to have a doctor's unique perspective.
Are you just gonna keep that, like, talisman in, like, front of your eyes and, like, move it to the side?
Oh, how you flatter me.
I can't get over the freaking snake over this dude's
Sensible
neck.
Suggestions make for a savvy chef. Oh, she is! Creating new dishes is Xiangling's favorite thing to do. You can be sure she'll put lots. Everyone's got their hobbies, and mine is cooking.
And mine's getting
Usually I
Primer
just
Gems.
go
Let's
with
hurry
my
this
own
up.
ideas, but having a whole new perspective this time is sure to make a big difference to the end. Great! That makes this whole trip worth it. All right, time to move on to the next. So we've got an independent thinker's perspective, and
Alright, let's go talk to Zhongli. Either that or Ning Wang. One of the two. I know there's events actually tied to this, because, like, you can get Primer Gems for, like, getting a max score or something. So there has to be some kind of mini-game. I'm assuming it's going to involve cooking and, like, picking the right food for the judges. I have no idea how that's going to play out, but I'm kind of interested in it. I do like the story little build-ups they have. Like I said before, like, one of the main strengths of this game is character development. It's like events like this can just help flesh out the world and its characters. Right, like, there's nothing, like, big going on here. It's just moments to, like, allow the characters to talk about themselves, you know?
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. And Xiangling.
Oh, yeah, we got the squad over here. I think I have every character on this stream except for Qixing.
Greetings, friends. It's been a while.
Hey, what brings you here?
Primer Gems mainly.
has something happened? What's with this great big stone on the ground?
It's Leeway. You know, the Archon that can make stones?
Long story. So, just to confirm, I will assume responsibility for handling this stone of unknown origin. Any objections?
None here. You know how to get things done, Kuching. As long as it's with you, I can rest easy knowing that it's in safe hands.
Should I take this to mean that you doubt the relative safety of leaving this in the hands of the Tianquan?
Huh? Well, for starters, Kuching is the one who's always out running
Kuching,
errands,
that's
rain
her
or
name.
shine. Besides, you don't seem to give a wooden more about this whole thing anyway, so what's it to you?
I was merely joking. You, meanwhile, seem only too ready to pounce when an opportunity to publicly lambaste me arises.
Why is she looking at me? Why is she looking at Aoife when she says that? What the heck? You just got here. Like, show up like 3 minutes ago and just wanted to talk about food. Someone getting freaking lambasted about a freaking stone.
By no means. You wish to know about the stone, I presume. Then let me invite the great seafarer Captain Beto to tell the story, if she would be so kind.
You... Fine. Well, it's a big one, right? And such a smooth surface, too. Makes you think there's gotta be a good chunk of jade in there.
It was found by a fishing crew, not far off the coast. It must have been underwater for years, so the erosion will be what's given it that smooth finish.
Finds like this cannot be kept as private property, and must be submitted to a holder of public office. Placing it into our custody will also give them peace of mind.
So, what's inside it?
Stone, probably.
Well, we've hit it with just about every weapon we could get our hands on and haven't managed to even dent it yet. Clearly there's more to it than meets the eye.
It's unobtainium. We gotta make a shield out of it. Let's make the Adventures of Tavat.
Paimon doesn't think we've ever encountered a stone like that before.
Dibs on being Captain America.
Kuching has taken an unusually keen interest in this giant stone, which is why we are leaving the matter in her capable hands.
Let's put that aside for a second. Traveler,
What if it's an
brings you
egg?
here? Were you looking for someone?
We need to talk about food.
We were looking for all of you. We need all hands on deck here.
Oh? Hopefully not because there's been some sort of cataclysmic event.
There's actually been like 2 of those, but we kind of sold them.
No, nothing like that. Paimon's just getting carried away. I just wanted to ask everyone about their food preferences.
Well, I have most of these characters. So let's go into the freaking dialogue options.
Unexpected.
Or voice lines.
I have rather simple tastes. Precise, pure, smart.
We're talking about food here, not people.
sophisticated. That is all I require.
That's your idea of simple, huh?
I summed up my culinary requirements in 4 words. Is that insufficiently simple for you?
A few weeks out on the open ocean would fix your flawed definition of simplicity, let me tell you that.
What about you, Beto?
Me? If it's freshly cooked and piping hot, that floats my boat. If it's got a little chili pepper in there too, I'm one very happy captain.
Paimon thought you would have said bar food.
You're a pirate, so you have to
Oh,
eat bar
works
food.
too.
As
Yo
for
ho
me,
ho and a bottle
it's
of
got
rum.
to be seafood.
Okay, got it. So, seafood, piping hot, and, simple but sophisticated.
What do you mean not a lot of overlap? Seafood and piping hot can easily overlap. You know, like cooking, deep fry, grilling, baking. Simple but so... Yeah, like a pan-sear, that's easily all three of these.
And that's where I would disagree. Traveler, surely you've heard of golden shrimp balls.
Do we have to call them that? Like, of all the words in all of the culinary vernacular, did we have to call them golden shrimp balls? I'm just saying, we could, like, spitball some other ideas, like maybe some, like, golden shrimp eggs, or, you know, golden shrimpy delight. You know, not fancy things. We don't have to just call them golden shrimp balls.
Oh my, they're my favorite. You need to wash and devein the shrimp, wrap it in finely sliced potato strips, then deep fry it to perfection. There's no room for cutting corners. They're very precisely put together. They taste pure, the presentation is smart, and the skill needed to cook them is highly sophisticated. It fits Ningguang's forward summary to the letter. Huh. So what you're saying
We're just deep
is
frying shrimp and potatoes.
grills
I mean, okay.
Good food is all the same at the core?
I heartily agree. Golden shrimp balls are a prime example. Their essence lies in combining art and nutrition.
Do you
in a
ball the
single
shrimp up to
package.
make it a ball? Because
It's a
otherwise
dish
that'd be a
of true
freaking stick.
value.
Okay, got it. So Kuching loves golden shrimp balls.
Also, at this point, why not just make tempura?
I didn't say that. Did I?
No, at least not outright.
Alright, now confirmed.
Thanks for
Golden
all the
shrimp
input.
balls.
I'll be sure to take it all into consideration.
I'm sure someone's gonna have an edit on that
Traveler,
about that on
come
YouTube.
Do you have anything planned after this?
Saving the world, no biggie.
Good. I'd like you to help me investigate something. It's about this stone.
You picked the right people for the job. We investigate stuff all the time.
My thoughts exactly. The Qixing has a public duty to deliver our final verdict to the fishermen, but there are also some things I would like to investigate on a personal level. I'm sure you've become acquainted with the general background of the Moon Chase Festival.
It's a festival
However,
about the moon
I
chase.
have my own
Ayo,
understanding of the
got it!
festival's roots.
Nailed it! Swish from 3.
My grandfather was a researcher of Liyue's traditions. In his notes, he indicated that there was a deity called the Stove God in ancient Liyue, which people paid tribute to at a certain time of the year.
Yeah, I'm still on the... Okay, since we're doing a cooking quest, I'm assuming we have to cook the stone.
Very
Like a
few
giant
written
oven or
records
something?
make mention of the Stove God, and those that do are notoriously
Or I guess stove, because we're talking about a stove god.
Some scholars believe that the Stove God was just another title held by the Lord of Geo, but others suggest that this was a different deity altogether.
I mean, we can just go ask him.
One folktale even claims that the ancients found the Stove God's shrine, but there was no statue.
Okay, this has like Gary's from SpongeBob Shell here. It doesn't exactly look like a stove.
Shortly after it was found, the stone was lost in transit, and it hasn't been seen since. This stone here has all the same features, so I suspect it could be the one that went missing all those years ago. After many years of researching ancient texts, my grandfather came to believe that the practice of paying seasonal tribute to the Stove God may be best described as a festival. He called it the Stove God Festival. That would make it the forerunner to the Moon Chase Festival we know today. But this is
It's like
all
finding out
speculative
Halloween's in
conjecture. To
a festival
prove
from
anything,
Ireland where
we
just
need the
people got
Stove God
terrified.
identifying who the Stove God
Kind
really
of funny
was.
when you find out the origins of like certain things like that.
Now that Rex Lapis has passed on, and
Yeah,
has
passed
entered
on,
the age of
uh-huh.
humankind, his successor should continue.
He's totally
to
not
respect
waiting
our
for me to like,
nation's
you know,
culture
pull
and
him in the next
traditions,
banner.
just as he did. That's why I think the responsibility for this situation should fall to me. It's a chance to shed light on our history.
Ning Wong's like,
revitalize an ancient
she
tradition,
doesn't know. Oh
possibly prove
no.
my grandfather's
She doesn't
hypothesis
know.
along the way.
She lacks critical
We'll
information.
nail all three in one fell swoop. It was just a couple of days ago that we received this stone. Right after we decided to use food as the central theme for this year's festival. It makes me wonder. Maybe a divine will is at work behind all of this.
I mean, you can blast this stone with some magic.
3 birds with 1 stone.
Hey, Gooba.
That's
You know, breathe in
good
this thing for a little bit.
Even for cooking. Hey, don't worry about that. This sounds super important, so don't mind me.
Okay,
Besides,
cool,
we're
good.
Wait a second. I got it!
What? Why are you shouting?
Ka-ching, can I tag along for your investigation?
Uh-huh.
But you're a chef, and this is like important, like governmental work.
Since it's all about the stove god, I might get to learn something useful about cooking along the way. It'll be great inspiration for me in the competition. Please, let me come along. I promise I'll help.
If it means that much to you. Okay.
Really? Yay! Thank you so much. Alright, then it's off to Ching we go.
Alright, he's not to read that one dialogue. Just skipped it. Like, this game is, like, really inconsistent when it comes to that. Sometimes it'll just, like, breathe through dialogue when you skip through it, and sometimes it'll make you, like, read the entire thing.
Simple pleasures. I take a stroll through Yujing Terrace and one down by the harbor every single day.
Huh. Well,
Sincerely, Beidou, you misunderstand.
huh. Well,
Alright, fair enough. Alright, now, we gotta go to Chinsei Village. All the way to freaking North Leeway. Joke's on you, I gotta teleport. Oh god, the Oceanid. I farmed that thing too many times to count. I'm gonna have to farm it too many more times to count as well. Okay, I'll talk to Granny Ryojin.
Hi, Granny. We need your help with something.
Go, just call her Granny. Yeah, fair enough.
Are there any old books around Chingsu Village? You know, from a really long time ago?
Yeah, fine, a long time ago, you freaking whippersnapper.
Oh, looking for ancient texts, are we?
I'm gonna assume it's this glowing thing in the background here.
There is an old warehouse over there, property of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Many books are stored inside, those that they have no room for at home. In fact, their youngest comes over this way to read sometimes.
The Feiyun Commerce Guild's youngest? You must be talking about Xingqiu.
Oh, I pulled him, yes, I pulled him the other day.
Let's go take a look.
Oh god, he's gonna go on about books again, isn't he? Oh god, here we go. Alright, everybody, let's go find him. Let me guess, he's gonna read while we do freaking actual quests, huh? Alright. I'm sailing away. I don't know where we're sailing to. Why are there mobs here in the village? It's okay. You guys get to see this freaking souped up party.
It came from that direction.
Alright, since it's already raining, I don't really need the wet stazzle factor, do I? Watch this. Here we go. Time for some big DPS. Boom, boom, look at the numbers. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's beautiful. Here we go. Big damage. Like, all my damage is within that one window. And goodbye. I want some berries. I got some berries. Okay, talk to Shang.
I've come here to clean the book warehouse plenty of times before, but this is the first time I've run into these crooks.
Are you alright?
There's those whippersnappers. We'll get them next time in the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.
I am, thanks to all of you. Hey, wait a minute. You're the traveler, aren't you?
I said, when you may.
With Lady Kuching.
How can you tell I'm the traveler one? The fact that I'm wearing clothes that no other place in this entire, like, world uses?
We'll try not to take up too much of your time. I understand that this
I thought these were
warehouse is a
ears. No,
property
that's
of the
just her,
Feiyun
that's just her
Commerce Guild.
hat. Oh, okay.
Could you advise whether we might find any text relating to the stove god in this collection?
The stove god? I heard that's the Lord of Geo, right?
Huh? Really?
Yeah. A friend of mine who conducts research mentioned it once before. We use stoves for cooking, and stoves are built from rock.
Yeah, I think I said that.
People think that the stove is a gift from the Lord of Geo. And that's why they call him the Stove God.
Seems logical enough, but do you have any books?
I mean, we could just go ask him. I'm just saying we have the power. Not like he's doing anything.
I'm sorry, I'd have to ask the young master about that.
Oh, any questions?
Oh God, here he is.
Ask away.
Hey, it's Chongyun and Xingqiu.
I mean, it's Chongyun. We never even interacted with this guy before.
Hello, one and all.
Who introduces himself like that? I like how the fact where if you never did the freaking quest, they'll give you like a brief like synopsis. Alright, we bring the narrator voice back, everybody. Get it? Strap in. Suit yourself up. Chongyun, frozen ardor. The young dude, this dude's gonna be a black mage at level 30. Poggers. The young thermiter Chongyun was born to a clan of exorcists. Why do I have to yawn right at this very moment? He travels the land working to exorcise demons. He does 80s aerobic exercises with them. It's kind of funny. He is an honest and serious lad by nature and is both hard-working and persevering, never shrinking from any sort of hardship. Except for when I'm trying to pull for him. Then he shrinks away immediately. However, he has one problem that no amount of work can solve, and that is the pure Yang spirit he was born with. This pure Yang spirit is capable of repelling demons to a point where Chongyun has never had to lift a finger to stop them. As a result, he has almost never seen a demon in his life. This troubles Chongyun greatly, of course, because seriously, what exorcist has never encountered a demon to exorcise before? Tune in next time on another exciting episode of The Exorcist Who Can't See Demons.
Hey guys, what are you doing here?
I was bored with nothing to do, and thought I'd come out this way for a bit of reading. And then I thought, why not bring Chongyun along too?
We can read together.
Yes. I'm just along for the ride, really.
I see that you
I
have
really need to be
passions
part of
with
this quest line, so I'm here.
whatever brings
Like how
you here
Goobo's
should
just like
surely be
staring
a
at the
matter of
rock.
grave
He's like, I am
importance.
going to count the number of pebbles on this mountain face. For I have the red mage logo on my back and I'm just freaking realizing. And I need to get my rotation down.
Master Xingqiu, if I may be so bold, do you have...
Since I personally selected which volumes to store here, I do have some, if my memory betrays me not. There is one volume among them called Demystifying the Legends of Liyue, which mentions the Stove God.
Might I take a look?
Certainly. If it pleases my lady, I shall lead the way. Sheng, I will take care of things here. You're free to go about...
They're back! So did you find it?
Yes, Master Xingqiu has quite an exceptional memory. Demystifying the legends of Liyue does indeed mention the Stove God. However, it says the following. The body of the dragon wielded a tail that could eclipse the sun, and claws to command fire and teach the ways of wisdom. Receiving the gift bequeathed unto them, humankind cooked food with fire, and thus did they prosper.
That's literally just a stove.
Body of a dragon? The story
That's like
about
if
West Life
stoves
said
were
the
like
same
mythology.
That much is true. But this is the only passage in the whole book. If we want to find out more, we'll have to continue our investigation. There's nothing further to discover here. It seems we'll have to look at other options.
I mean, we could just ask the guy.
I come from a long lineage of exorcists, and our family too has amassed a number of ancient texts. Now that you mention the Stove God, I seem to recall reading somewhere that this god once appeared at the Guili Assembly. Of course, I can't say if it's true or not.
Books are penned by people. All they can do is show what the author was thinking. Everyone's mind is different, so every book on a given topic will give a different account. I apologize that we could not help in a more substantial
Deep woods.
capacity.
Your help thus far is quite ample. Liyue is a vast and rich land.
I can't get
All
over
things
Gooba
that
just
existed
vibing.
here in the past have left their trace. So long as we do not abandon our search, it is sure to bear fruit eventually. Thank you all. We will continue.
Hold up. I had a question too. Xingqiu, Chongyun, could you tell me what kind of food you like?
Food? Oh no. You're not thinking of taking part in the Masterful Chefs, are you?
Yeah, I totally am. What's wrong? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Joke's on him, he can't see ghosts.
This is a major event. I beg you, please don't cook anything strange for this competition.
You know she's like the best chef in Leeway, right?
What do you mean, strange?
Mushroom slime stew, to give one example.
Yeah, never
Okay,
cooked that.
Fair enough. That dish isn't my most popular. But that's why I'm doing all this
It's like
research.
freaking Food Wars,
so I
like
can
the
create
peanut butter
some
of like
really
squid.
special dishes to win everyone over.
Well, in that case, I like cold food.
Yeah, you what? You cryo.
That's because you can't handle hot and spicy, right?
Yes, you're absolutely right.
My tastes are on the mild side. I prefer gentle dishes with minimal seasoning. Soups and stews, vegetables and broth, seafood or freshwater fish, either boiled or steamed. These kinds of dishes I am most partial to.
Why'd you say that ending like a freaking Yoda? These foods I am partial to.
Okay, another mild child. Got it.
These are just personal preferences, and everyone's are quite different. Are you sure this eclectic mix of opinions will be of any use?
I will just make everything.
Of course. You're my customers, and putting a smile on customers' faces is my calling as a chef.
I just realized, is this just like 6's and G's on this like strap here? I just realized that. I think it's supposed to be like something resembling stone. I don't know. I'm guessing from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
From the noble path.
If anyone can win the hearts and minds with their cooking, it's gotta be someone like Xiangling. She's got pure intentions and really cares about the customers.
If she did, she wouldn't make mushroom slime stew.
No, where's all this praise coming from? Knock it off, guys. You're embarrassing me.
Keep piling on the praise, Paimon. We might get some more Primo gems.
Sorry for holding you all up. That's all I needed to know. Shall we carry on with the investigation? Over to you, Kuching.
So we've learned the Stove God allegedly made an appearance at the Guili Assembly. But today that place is largely... Wangshu Inn is close by, so let's stop off there on the way over and see what we can find out. Forgive us, for this is where we must part.
Yes, best of luck.
Alright, peace. Again, we could just ask Zhongli. I'm just saying. If we're trying to figure out if this is the same guy as Zhongli, let's go ask the dude. Hey, you the Stove God by any chance? Which case, how'd you get downgraded from freaking Gods of the Earth to Stove God? Like, how'd that downgrade work?
There's Yanxiao!
Huh? Oh, Traveler. Who are all
Freaking Goobo vibing over there.
Friends of ours! Allow Paimon to introduce Xiangling, Guoba,
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around for a long, long year, but many a man's soul and faith.
Kuching? Of the Chishing? She's the,
Yeah, settle down there, Smiley.
Hi.
It's not that. It's... I mean, I'm just your typical commoner. I've never met someone as high up as the Yuheng before in my whole life.
Look at that strong body, those powerful hands, and honest eyes. This guy must be a really great chef.
Okay, calm down there, Twitter comments.
So, is there something I can help you with? You've come a long way out to end up at Wangshu Inn.
Let me fill you in.
Ah, okay. I see.
Why the hell did you
That the
think I
Stove
know
God
anything
once
about
appeared
this?
at the Guili Assembly. As Wangshu Inn is the oldest extant building in this area, any historical texts from around these parts are likely to have ended up here. Is there a room in this inn for storing books? And if there is, do any of them mention the Stove God?
Well, now that you mention it, we do have a fair few ancient texts here. I remember looking through an old recipe book once. I just need to remember where they're all stored. If you're happy to wait here for a few minutes...
The size of these freaking steaks! Like freaking dinner plates themselves! My god, what are you freaking cooking over here, elephant?
To discuss with you.
What is it? We need to pay up or something?
What? No, I wouldn't take your money.
Oh,
We're all friends.
reverse there, my boy.
Wanted to ask if you had the time to make a satisfying salad for me.
A satisfying salad? What for?
Yeah, guy who hangs out on the roof terrace, you know? Good-looking fella, not too tall.
Shh! Don't you think he can hear you?
Oh, right. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, you know who I mean. The boss told me to take care of him, but this guy, let me tell you, he is one tough nut to crack. He usually turns his nose up at everything that isn't almond tofu. But the boss tells me you once made him a satisfying salad, and it all went down so well. So I was thinking...
I don't think satisfying salad is a recipe. I feel like it's a state of the dish.
Oh, so this is for show! You guys really look after him, huh?
Well, that's life, right? You gotta look.
I forgot that was Zhao. I thought Zhao was someone completely different. No, of course, that dude's Zhao. I'm a freak. It's been a minute since I did Leeway, if you couldn't tell.
All right then, wait right here. I'll be just...
Clock is ticking!
Sorry for the trouble, Traveler. Okay.
Here you are.
Cool, we got our book back.
Thank you ever so much.
While Kuching's reading her book, let's make that satisfying salad. Xiangling, what are you gonna do? I'd love to come watch too, but I don't want to get in the way, so I'll just stay here with Kuching. Okay, shall we go then?
Go ahead and get started. I'll just watch from over here. I only need to watch you make it once to have it committed to memory.
Okay, well, this is when we bust out like 9 different freaking techniques and like 25 different ingredients. All right, catch up here. Make a satisfying salad. Where the hell is this? Right here. Increase a party member's crit rate. Ooh. We might make a few of these.
That should do it.
Let's make 5 of them. See? Perfect. Look at that absolute beautiful technique. That skill. Ooh. Again, I used the wrong character. We're going to ignore that. Alright, here you go, Smiley.
Alright, thanks for that. I think I've got it now.
Smiley Schmeat. That would be the... If this dude was a freaking butcher, judging by this freaking size of freaking food he has over here, you know this dude's freaking shop name would be Smiley Schmeat.
You got all the steps down, right?
Of course. Don't forget, I am the best chef around these parts.
Let's go see what Kuching and Xiangling are up to.
Let me freaking correct that. When I enter the premises, I become the greatest chef in that area. Yeah? Let's understand that, be cognizant of it, and let's not make that same mistake again.
Kuching, Xiangling, we're back!
You finished cooking? Good timing. We finished our reading, too.
I mean, it's really just assembling freaking, like, lettuce and an egg.
And? Useful? Or no?
Useful. There is a passage concerning the stove god, and it's not what we were expecting. I quote, 60 miles to the northwest is the Guili Assembly. Many were settled there, where they hunted in groups, farmed the land, and made their living from what the soil yielded. When the stove god descended, one god became many, all of which were the height of children. As does a star when it descends into the world, so the stove god went out among the common folk and taught them to create fire. With fire, the people at last learned to...
Oh, we're gonna have to go to Notlon.
And dined on
Woohoo!
rice congee and cooked meat thereafter. This is a radically different account from the one given in Demystifying the Legends of Liyue, and also a conflicting one.
One god became many? Does that mean there was more than one stove god?
Taking the text at face
I think it
value,
just literally means
that
the
is what it
first
says.
chef taught how other people how to cook food.
Went out among the common folk and taught them to create fire. So did the stove god really go and teach people how to cook firsthand?
Now that's a god who truly cared for their people.
Thanks, Smiley. Thanks, Smiley.
So, we've got 2 leads, but they contradict each other.
We go ask Zhang Li. Again, been saying this from the beginning of the quest.
Our investigation and reserving judgment for now. Thank you for this text, Yanxiao.
It's my pleasure, really. Think nothing of it. If anything, I should be thanking the traveler. Listen, you've helped me an awful lot. Not just today, but in the past, too. I want to make it up to you properly, and as it happens, things are pretty quiet here today.
This is the
Wow,
kind of
he
hospitality
sure sounds
I'm looking
confident in
for.
his cooking. I like that. Confidence is one of the best ingredients a chef can have. I really want to try
Besides,
his
you know,
cooking.
food.
I say we take him up on his offer.
It's hard to refuse a generous offer like that. Yanxiao, we await your culinary creations with great anticipation.
Oh, I freaking
I
busting
won't
out a lime there. I go sit downstairs. Oh, this dude has another quest for me. Yo, Schmiley, what up? Yo, what up? Okay. What'd you make? Ew. Oh. Duh. Seat downstairs. There's a slight issue with that. Just downstairs and oh, there. Yeah, fair enough. This dude gotta go down like 7 flights of stairs with the food. Oh, I feel bad for him. Or, you know, he just plummet attacked like what I just did.
You think you own the place.
I'll sit here.
Fucking Goobo vibing.
Here we are.
Yeah, dude had to walk a
That's
freaking
everything
marathon to
we
get here. Okay, I thought this was literally just like a chicken leg. Like a drumstick with like spaghetti wrapped around it. I was about to say, what kind of whack food are you giving me? What is this? Oh, it's a freaking duck. I just noticed the freaking head. Tell me this does not look like a drumstick with spaghetti. Actually, no, I think it's shrimp. Oh, is this the freaking shrimp ball thing?
It all smells amazing. I think I've met my fellow finalist. It smells beautiful.
Alright, shrimp balls, sweet madame. Delicious, something salad.
Strange. I never would have guessed that such a gifted chef worked here. This inn isn't particularly known for its food.
Everyone likes a good meal, whether they're staying the night or just stopping by for a bite. We call it an inn, but the fact is it's much more than that. We have to cater to all aspects of daily life to make this a true home away from home. Please enjoy your meal at your leisure. I should get back to work now.
Yeah, let's eat it before the flies, like, swarm it.
Yanxiao, are you taking part in this year's Masterful Chefs?
Huh? You too?
Yep, I've signed up already, and I've got my eyes on the prize. Your cooking's delicious.
Oh, let's get some
Yanxiao.
trash talk
I'm
going.
really looking forward
Yeah?
to seeing
Bust
you
out a
in the
diss
final.
track. I like how these people over here are just like looking. This dude really eating like 2 giant freaking fruits. Look at the size of these Sunzetta. Look the size of this dude's head. He's eating 2 of them. Freaking boss over here.
All right. I'll see you there.
What was that? Some kind of power move?
Yeah, she had a T-pose on him
No,
real
it's
quick.
sound more sportsmanlike than that.
Yep, he's a really talented chef.
You haven't
His
eaten
food is
anything.
Excellent, and it
Your
shows
bowl's
you have a
empty.
level-headed personality.
Not because you cleaned it.
That's the kind of chef that could be a match for me. I haven't had any competitive cooking experience since my cook-off with Brooke in Springvale. You're too kind. Guoba, what are you doing? No.
Yeah, you go, Guoba.
Those were Kuching's. How could you steal them while she wasn't looking?
Oh, my golden shrimp balls.
Huh? You ate every last one? Ugh, Guoba.
Why'd you put the plate right in front of him? It looked like it was his
When we're
plate.
good friends, you gotta be on your best behavior, okay?
Seriously, look at the arrangement here. If you wanted her to have the shrimp balls, move the plate over there.
I'm so sorry, Kuching. I promise I'll make it up to you. big deal. We can just get another plate. After all, it's Yuncho's treat today.
Yeah, let's just rob him of all of his food. No problem. Thanks, Paimon. Pro tip.
It's not the same, though. The moment's gone. Sure, you can eat something else, but you can never go back and change the feeling of despair as your food is snatched away from right under your nose.
Thank you, Xiangling. Thank you.
Dining experience is
Talk
a
to them.
trinity of emotion, food, and atmosphere, and you've got to have all three to make it work.
I have to say, now that you mention it, that is a very accurate appraisal of the situation.
I'm gonna make it up to you, Kachina.
Let's cook
Is there
Guobo.
anything you want to eat? Anything at all. Whatever it is, I'll make it for you.
Shrimp balls.
I don't have high hopes for this.
I got high hopes for a living.
Guilty.
And whenever I hear someone say high hopes, I immediately think of Panic at the Disco.
If you insist, there is one dish that perhaps you could try making for me. It's an old recipe from my grandfather's notes.
Okay, my Primo gems, though.
May I see it?
I'll get it to you when we're back in Liyue Harbor.
So did she just, like, sit there and watch us
Traveler,
eat?
Have you finished eating? Before we do anything else, let's head back to Liyue Harbor. I need to fetch something.
I'm gonna eat one way or the freaking other. Okay, we're going back to Liyue Harbor. Pretty long quest chain here. Kind of feels like it's a character story, right? But it's just like a seasonal event.
I need to go home to fetch my grandfather's notes. Let's meet at 1.
Great! I'll go get everything ready. Traveler, what about you? Are you gonna...
I actually have something to discuss with him. You go ahead. We'll join you later.
Okay, gotcha.
Traveler, come here for a moment. I need your advice on something. What do I need to do to get along with Xiangling?
Seriously? That's what's stressing you out?
What's so strange about it?
Literally
Why
just
are you
talk
looking
about
at me
food
like
and you're
that?
good.
You're super smart, and you're always so sure of yourself. Paimon thought you'd never need advice from anyone about anything.
Well, that's just ridiculous. Xiangling's always so warm and friendly with me. This time especially. And now she's desperate to do me a favor. So, is that supposed to mean I'm just not used to dealing with people who are so warm right from the get-go? How exactly am I supposed to respond? Oh, no.
I wonder if he just got like the bad ending.
Let's make
Freaking Civil War.
yourself
Gisheng versus Zhang Ling.
that
Battle of Liyue. Okay. My Primo gems, though. We keep seeming to like get like distracted from this topic here. I think we need to we need to regroup, focus up, and figure out the quickest and fastest way I can get my Primo gems.
Hey, we're here! Hey, grab a seat. I'm just running through my ingredients. Oh, we're gonna do this now? What is it?
Hey, Paimon, you explain. I don't want to talk.
Why you gotta dump it on Paimon?
Paimon, you hit him with the diss track.
Okay, so back at Longshu Inn, we noticed you and Kuching were... Yup. Kuching's good-natured and easy to be around. You're a braver person than Paimon. The first time we met Kuching... You think so?
No.
I remember thinking
I'm
straight
forced to
away
say
she
yes.
was really easy to get along with. Didn't you see her sneaking treats?
Look at Mal's just like
over
minding
at
his own
Longshu
business.
Inn?
The size of these freaking like drumsticks. Good God, man.
Yeah, she's great. We know that now. We're just talking about first impressions. Oh, okay. Hey, have you guys eaten grilled shellfish before?
No.
They can be hard to... We've eaten shellfish before, but I don't think we've ever tried eating them grilled. Oh, you're missing out. I'll grill some for you another time. But anyway, Kuching's like a shellfish. Maybe a little closed off at first, but once you get to know her, she's got a soft and squishy side too.
We talking about personality here, or are we being literal here?
Not to mention that even after her favorite food was stolen away, she was still happy looking after Guoba. I'm really grateful for that.
I think Keisha might die by the end of this quest line, and she cooks him. I mean, she cooks her and feeds her to Guobo. I got a bad feeling about this.
Good point.
I've heard MiHoYo's stories can get dark.
You know, Xiangling for carrots and crab, and we still got some ham and mushroom.
What do you mean some ham? You got freaking all of
I
it.
wonder what Kaching's recipe is gonna be.
Freaking global ham shortage because you have all of it here.
Huh? What was that noise? What's going on? What the? That bird is huge! Ah, it's the ladybird!
Excuse me. One shall not be addressed in such a manner.
Can't just call Cloud Retainer the Ladybird.
One shall be known as Adeptus, whose name, should you care to mention it, is Cloud Retainer.
Hey, Ladybird.
Cloud Retainer. That does sound like an Adeptus name.
Well spoken. One shall let this young lady's enlightened words atone for the ignorant ones of her friend.
Been a while, Ladybird.
A while it has indeed been, traveler. Does one surmise
How's Big Bird from
correctly
Sesame
you
Street
hasten
treating you?
hither to partake in the Moon Chase Festival? Ah, so even the illustrious traveler has been summoned to attend the Moon Chase Festival. As expected, this year's theme stands proud against the test of public scrutiny.
The theme? You mean Feast of the Bounteous Land?
The very same. Moon Chase Festival falls during the season when many cooking ingredients are ripe. Hence, it is a fitting time to enjoy the finest of foods. One noticed the relative pomp and ceremony with which this year's affairs are being conducted. Let it be known that one's culinary proficiency and ingenuity is
She just wanted to eat food. A lot of freaking fancy words and gift wrapping this language here. All she really wanted was to chow down on some freaking food.
A supreme cuisine machine.
A supreme cuisine machine? I'm gonna need to put that in my freaking Twitter bio. Jmulls Gaming, a supreme cuisine machine.
A supreme cuisine what?
Machine, get it right, Xiangling.
What's a supreme cuisine machine?
Mate.
Patience. One's purpose here today is to meet and
I like how we're getting a crowd forming. Oh my god, it's an Adeptus!
all shall be
Giant
revealed
freaking
before
crane!
your
Someone get a bow!
when the time arrives. Traveler, you are one.
We saw what they do to freaking. We saw what they do to birds in the back in the inn.
One would be most pleased to see you in attendance, offering your most vociferous ovations.
Vociferous, good word.
We're officially invited?
That which is implicitly understood needs not be made explicit, let alone official. I shall say no more and dwell here no longer. Await my word. Be there or beware.
What do you mean, beware?
This bird always
If you don't come eat good food, I'll haunt your dreams.
wait, not bird, Adeptus. Hey, wait! Isn't she technically an illuminated bird, though? She seemed like someone very prestigious and very talented at cooking.
How the heck is she talented at cooking with those wings?
She definitely loves her food.
I mean, the first time I'm hearing
What are you all
about
huddled
this.
together over here for? The Adeptus left already.
Yay! Kaching's back!
Sorry I kept you waiting, Xiangling. This is the recipe from my grandfather's notes. They're not in the best condition, so rather than bring them out of the house, I just transcribed the recipe. Unfortunately, the texts my grandfather worked with were very old. Usually faded, damaged, or both.
Oh, okay. Let me take a look. Give me some time. I need to look into it.
Sorry for the trouble.
You're all here?
Who?
That voice sounds familiar.
Oh, it's
Sorry to
Ganyu,
interrupt your
okay.
Conversation. I was in the area buying a few things, and I heard the disturbance, so I felt compelled to come take a look.
Okay, but since you're here, how about joining my party so I have your DPS? I'm just saying.
You mean
The fact you like
Clara?
one hit a
I
lot
saw
of
her
things
too.
kind of would help me.
She just suddenly showed up right in the middle of the street. Whatever adeptal power that was, she certainly knows how to make an entrance.
Lady Kaching, you saw her too? Do you, have a moment? I need to discuss something with you.
What is it, Ganyu? Has something urgent come up?
No, it's nothing work-related. I wanted to ask about...
A personal matter? Involving me?
Please, Lady Kaching?
Oh,
I noticed Cloud Retainer was here for quite a while.
about your childhood? No, nothing at all.
What? Really?
Ganyu a freaking
Thank
Adeptus or
goodness.
something?
I was getting really worried. once she gets talking to
I don't know all
people,
the character
she
stories
tends
yet.
to go off on all sorts of tangents. So I was worried she might have bored you with some stories about me.
Your name didn't even come up, so you've not.
Ka-ching, how are you not asking a bunch of questions right now? There's obviously some juicy gossip here. Aren't you curious to find out?
Please, no, don't do that to me.
Of course
Mood.
not. Whatever it is, I'm not curious and I'm not going to ask. If Ganyu has a secret and she wishes to keep it that way, nobody should make it their business to try and get it out of her.
Triple
That's
mood.
just basic decency, is it not?
Absolute mood. Frame this and put it on Twitter. Like every time you open Twitter, you gotta see this one quote.
Yes, ma'am. Paimon will never bring it up again.
Ka-ching, I thank you. You're so kind and considerate. I've always seen that in you.
What's that got to do with... Honestly. Go on.
Oh my, you're right. I should. Okay, everyone. Please excuse me. I should get back.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Don't worry, Ganyu. We will.
Thanks. Hope to see you again soon.
I hope I get to pull you for your freaking DPS, because apparently you just have, like, insane scaling.
Just ignore her.
Hey, everyone. It only occurred to me when that Adeptus showed up. Do you think this... Ooh, could be.
I don't want to assert either way.
In that case, we should go ask the Adepti.
Master... You...
She's over at Eugene Terrace. Come on,
Okay, go freaking Master Ping? Okay, finally, let's go. Hey, we're on a vote. 240 meters. Oh, wait, teleporting. Frame 1. Okay. 70 meters? What the... Hold on. Nice. Alright. Alright, we climbing this thing. Screw your staircase, we climbing this bamboo. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Ran around the world in like 3 seconds there. Where the heck is... Oh, Ping! Ping. I got that name wrong. Oh boy, these freaking dweebs again.
Hello, Xiangling.
Madam Ping is Xiangling's master?
I did not expect that.
Master, how are you keeping these days? Are you well?
And Xiangling's just connected with everybody.
Oh, very well, thank you. What a surprise it is that you all had the time to come and visit me today.
Hi, Madam Ping, we want something again.
Hello. Master, we came here because we have a question for you.
Of course I know the Stove God.
I am the Stove God.
Does this mean you know them personally?
Ah, I see. It's the Moon Chase Festival, isn't it?
I kind of forgot why we're talking. Why are we going around about asking about the Stone God again? Stove God again?
How
I
interesting.
kind of forgot.
So you came to hear some stories about the Stove God.
That's right. We're investigating
It
something
was
that
back
happened
in
recently.
1948. The Stove God just came back from the war.
I see. The great stone surfaces.
Oh yeah, the giant rock.
Open an investigation.
I forgot entirely about that thing.
I must commend your guesswork this far. I did indeed know the Stove God of whom you speak, but it was a great many years ago. Moon Chase was originally a rite observed by the Adepti, not something in which the ordinary people of Liyue would ever partake. But over the years, they have sought to emulate it for the on nights when the moon shone bright. Everybody would get together for joyful reunions. There would be fine food, fine wines, and choice teas.
I feel like this is just like every holiday is just an excuse for people to eat and drink.
Later, Rex Lapis...
It's like, we need something for this month. Let's just throw something together here.
Under the Moon Chase name,
What can we call this festival? There's a moon up there. Moon Chase Festival. There we go.
Were our witness as we vowed to the moon to come together in joyful solidarity, to remember the past.
Literally, think about it.
and reflect
Halloween,
upon the present.
candy.
That
Thanksgiving,
is
dinner.
the meaning
Christmas,
of the
dinner.
Moon Chase
New Year's,
Festival.
drinking. 4th of July, both. Valentine's Day, candy. Chocolate. Like, think about it. Like, all the freaking main holidays are basically just an excuse to, like, eat and drink.
Rex Lapis.
Oh, and now do we go to talk to Xiangling?
That friend made many contributions to Liyue, and Rex Lapis would not have them go unrecognized, turning this season into a commemoration.
How
of
much
his
good that
old
did. No one
friend.
freaking knows his name.
Also a way to honor that friendship.
I'm gonna drop the ball there, freaking Jolly.
I can
Xiangling.
only presume that the Stove God Festival was one of the many subsumed into the Moon Chase Festival.
In the hands of Rex Lapis, our nation's traditions were faithfully upheld. It is to their detriment that we must now be the ones to inherit this duty.
Ah, Kuching, I simply won't allow you to be so down on yourself. Nothing would delight Rex Lapis more than to know that those who follow in his footsteps continue to value these traditions and are working tirelessly to do them justice.
Thank you.
Lady Kuching.
Freaking Kubo walking up next to him. I remember the royal guy.
Lady Kuching. Lady Ningguang wishes to speak with you.
Ningguang's looking for me?
Yes, that's what I just said.
Must be important. Please excuse me, everyone. If I'm not back soon, you'll find me at Ningguang's office.
Alright, is this our excuse to go talk to Xiangling?
There she goes. Kaching's a lot more serious when she's got her work face on.
Do you want to know who Rex Lapis's friend was?
Me!
Paimon, guys!
Yes, precisely. There are few genuine coincidences in the world. The story of the Lost Festival. The Stove God was a good friend of mine, too. What a pity it is that the god is now gone both from the world and from people's memories.
How could that happen?
It is to everyone's regret that
Cooked
the
a bad
Stove God
dish. I got a
passed.
3-star review on Yelp.
Gods cannot be fully destroyed, and we made a pact to wait until the land became fruitful once more. For perhaps the Stove God would then return, albeit in a new form.
Really? Master, you must miss the Stove God a lot, right?
Is that why she took Xiangling as an apprentice?
It sounds like
Because she's like the
you're
reincarnation of the Stove God or something?
Yes.
It would also explain why she has a pyrovision.
Oh, there are many
I
fond
think.
memories. I'm pleasantly surprised to find that Kuching is investigating this. She is a tenacious child, and anything she sets her mind to, she will diligently pursue. It warms my heart and makes me want to give her a helping hand.
Not that I will, though. I don't come for cheap.
Unfortunately, however, I cannot simply give her the answer, for the process is of great importance to her. Kuching's grandfather once researched the Stove God, and now she follows in his footsteps. Since Kuching has inherited this conundrum, so too she must inherit the journey to its resolution.
I'm just screwing with him.
Of course, I count all.
I'm thousands of years old, and I kind of know everybody's grandpa.
I remember when he was the same age as Kuching is now. So young. Grandparent and grandchild are definitely made from the same mold, both diligent enough to take on anything and bold enough to see it through to the end. I like to think of Liyue as my own little potted plant. I've watched it grow and blossom, and it grows more beautiful all the time. In the blink of an eye, the buds of yesterday are in full bloom today. It's wonderful to see.
I guess that's one of the cool things about, like, living very, 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 very old like her.
For new blossoms must bloom on the branches if the tree is to remain.
See something come from, like,
green
nothing to, like,
ever
what this is.
young.
That'd be pretty cool.
My dears, you are absolutely right to focus your investigation on the stone. It is, as you suppose, the lost statue of the Stove God, and within it lie all the answers that you seek.
Ooh, a
I
quest.
should like to see the stone for myself if you would lead me to it. Perhaps the truth will emerge even as we watch on.
Telling you, this thing's like an egg that's gonna, like, hatch into something. Telling you. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. You absolutely know that I am 100% right. Correcto mundo. Get some silk flowers. Ever since I started upgrading characters, I've just learned that, you know what, we gotta go back to when I first started this game and just collect everything. Because you need everything, basically. This game went from, like, why am I collecting all this to, like, I'm not collecting enough and I collected everything in the entire map.
You're all here. I was just about to send someone to fetch you.
Kuching, has the stone undergone any changes?
Well, it's no longer, like, submerged in, like, an
Crack
ocean.
has appeared in one corner, but
It is cracking, I told you.
What happened? Did someone chip it while no one else was looking?
Told you it was an egg.
More likely a natural occurrence. Our weapons have had no effect on it.
How would a natural occurrence crack it open?
It's hatching.
This is because the Stove God draws power from the actions of the masses. The heat of a busy kitchen, the joy of a reunion. Keep up the good work, and the truth will rise to the surface soon enough.
So we just gotta cook some food, and the thing will open up. Okay, the thing better be filled with Primo Gems. I want 10,000.
Because everyone's cooking for the festival?
The hell is that light?
Statues draw power from their people. So, if the Stove God has dominion over cooking, could it be that the passion people put into their cooking gives power to the Stove God? Ningguang and I chose Feast of the Bounteous Land as this year's theme, and now every chef signed up for the competition is busy preparing. Paimon's theory is not an unreasonable one.
Let's just start cooking around the thing so it'll hatch and turn into a giant dragon that'll burn everything to the ground. That'd be the nice twist I like to see. If Yoko Taro wrote this quest line, it would hatch open into the freaking thing from Drakengard, and we'd have to do a QTE rhythm game.
So if the stone cracked because Leo has started getting festive, that must mean that's gotta be it. Right, Master?
Well, we'll have to see then, won't we?
This is the exact phrasing someone would use when they know the answer.
Okay, the fact that cooking is involved gives us a perfect opportunity. The selection phase of masterful chefs will be held indoors and seen by only a few people, but the finals will be held outside in public. Everyone who wants to will be able to come and watch it. The atmosphere will be incredibly lively, no question.
And when the finals end, boom! We'll get to see who the Stove God really is, right?
It's definitely a possibility.
Well, I've already signed up, so I should be able to help.
Yes, for a chef as accomplished as yourself, getting to the finals should be a breeze.
All this talk of cooking competitions is making Paimon hungry. Oh, Paimon can't wait! It'd be great if Paimon could take a nap and then wake up when it's the finals.
It's the finals. Oh, part 1. Yo, we got 60 Primo Gems. Let's go. There we go. We making the moolah, the money. That's what I like to say. No rewards. What the? Literally nothing. Oh, I'm feeling bamboozled. I'm feeling led astray. Feeling run amok, and I'm possibly flat out deceived. Alright, give me half a second here. Never mind. Alright, so this is actually kind of interesting. So it seems we got a whole bunch of crap here. So, festive fever. Oh, we're building up the fever. The autumn moon shines bright and Leeway Harbor is hard at work preparing for the traditional moon festival. Chase. Alright, so we got some stuff to do. We need to do part 2 of this, which we only get at 1,000 fever. And we have, so we can do this, and we'll get some tofu from it. Huh, okay. This is way more involved and complicated than I thought it would be. I thought it was just going to be like something like we go to a place, we might cook some food, and then like Bob's your uncle. Huh. Okay. This seems to be a part 1. Okay, I need this quest. The many matters of the Moonchase Festival. So we're gonna need to do that as well. Hey, seems we got some stuff on the menu. But I feel like that's gonna be a decent enough time to call it. Before we do though, I want to do this. I've been saving these trials so we can do them on stream. We're gonna do all of them. I have played as Rosaria, Beto, and GQ before, because, you know, I have them. I haven't played as Kokomi yet. Let's try. Because I'm going to get some Primo Gems from this as well. Let's see. A lot of hot debate on this character. Sagonomiya Kokomi's elemental skill summons forth Bake Kuragi, created from water that will restore HP for nearby characters and apply the wet status to nearby opponents. When Sagonomiya Kokomi uses her elemental burst, she deals hydro damage to nearby opponents and dons her ceremonial garb, which temporarily increases the damage dealt by her normal and charge attacks. So her elemental burst can also enhance the Bake Kuragi, allowing it to deal AoE hydro damage. Additional elemental orbs will drop from the trial. Okay. I feel like if she buffed everybody else, she'd be like way better. Right? Why is this third one like take so long to fire? Like you get interrupted on it. Ew. Let's draw one of these. Freaking, they gave me Kaya. They honestly gave me Kaya. Okay, I like how it's a projectile, so I can actually see where it's freaking going. Yo, the damage though, hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on a minute. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, freaking this Brody's about to get obliterated. You know, I forgot what this does.
Things up a little. You're in for a little.
Alright. Boom. Okay, well. I wouldn't mind getting her, but we're not gonna, like, really pull for her, I think. Like, she's like all she feels like Barbara, so actually now I get why people keep calling her Barbara, because she kind of really feels like Barbara. Let's claim these. Okay. Oh, I need these. Let's do this. Dude, Rosaria is fun. Yeah, I know how this character plays. I only get her. What the? Alright, that's fine. Defeat 8 opponents. Okay. Click to win! Tell you that. Oh, look at the freaking crispy dodge! Oh, it's a pro level strat. Oh, look at the damage. Here we go. Boom, boom. Drop it like it's hot. Boom! Oh, another one. Bites the dust. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Actually. They gave a bloodstained chivalry. Can I have these artifacts? What the heck? Okay, at least I have this one.
You can't run.
Boom. Okay. Drop it like it's hot. I guess in this case, cold. Ooh. Boom. You're frozen, solid, like a block of ice. Yeah? Chilled, not steamed. Boom! Hey, Abyss Mage. Cool it. Ice to meet you. Okay. These. We'll ignore that cringe. Alright, let's play as Beta. One of my favorite characters. I just wish she was kind of like better for what I have. Why can't she just interact with freaking Raiden Shogun? Like, why? Oof. Let's slow you down. Boom. Should have actually used it as a counter, but we'll ignore that. Boom! The freaking overhead slam. Dude, this move is satisfying. Boom. 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 Freeze. One of these. Boom. When you get the timing for that down right, oh, it feels good. No, nice miss. But you'll learn to aim. Freaking the Ben Simmons school of shooting threes. Come on, we got this. Don't get frostbite. I like the ice memes. Keep them going. Ice to meet you. We did it. Or killed the dinosaurs. The Ice Age. Thank you guys. I'll be here all week. Ooh, hold on. We got a little something something over here. A little something something. Ooh, a weekly mission as well. Ooh. Well, 22. Oh. What we get? What we get? 9! Might as well not even unlock that. Ooh. Oh! Oh, Noctilus Jade? Hey. Yeah, I kind of need freaking more now. I went from like 3 million to like less than 1 million. I'm basically broke. Alright. Why do they just like, keep getting Kaya for like all of these characters? It's kind of funny. Oh, here we go. Boom. Okay, give me both of these. Let's just like completely tear through them. Boom, boom, boom.
Body and mind. Witness the power. Go. Cool it.
Here we go, here we go. Double burst. Here we go. Big damage. All the whammies. I want all the whammies.
What's the hurry?
Yeah, you try to block me? Trying to block me? I'd rather block you. Boom! Rain cutter. Look at the damage. Oh, it's clean. It's clean. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Biggest deeps in the room. How you do? Okay. Got those freaking done. Good. Okay. Now. Give me half a second here. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it there for the stream today. We might do the freaking story quest for Raiden Shogun and Kokomi on stream. I haven't decided yet. I do hear they're just like... It's basically the same as the one for Ayaka, where you just go around like... basically shopping. So we'll see. I haven't decided yet. I want to get back to Tales of Arise. I want to get back into that. So yeah. I'm going to call it there for the day. Thank you all for tuning in. My pleasure for making the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe if you like the video and you want to see more content. I know I would appreciate it. And thank you for watching this stream. I really appreciate that. Still trying to, you know, find my groove for these. So let's see how it goes. Stay safe out there, everybody. Have a great day. And thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody.